You guys are in for a treat today because I am so fucking pissed off. Oh my god. Language disclaimer. Like, oh, whew. Oh, like, I need a moment. God, today was such a fucking shit day. Like, seriously, I'm sorry if you don't like profanity, but I'm probably gonna say the F-bomb a lot in this video, and I don't give a fuck, because today was fucking shit. So anyways, today's topic is dealing with stress, problems, and things that just piss you the fuck off, and coping with them in a healthy way. So for example, this wine right here, after a stressful fucking day at work, is unhealthy. And you probably shouldn't do it. Hold on. Whoop. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright. Now, recording this video right here about how to cope with stressful situations positively and the appropriate way to solve your problems, yada yada yada, is healthy coping. So, cheers to neutral coping. Oh, it's so good. But anyways, forget the wine. I know it's a bad example, but let's get into this topic today. So anyways, this is my first day back at work. Oh, actually, I think I've said too much. This is a day back at work after I got back from holiday. So obviously my stress is at ease, I'm relaxed. I've been working as a nurse, in case you haven't noticed, in an emergency room, which will remain unnamed, for about a total of 6 years. So I'm definitely quite experienced, quite a veteran. Over these 6 years, I'd like to think I've developed a certain level of tolerance to stress and bullshit. And even on my path to improve my own confidence and charisma and be a more charismatic person overall, I have also increased that resistance and resilience to stress, dealing with problems, and coping with the fucking bullshit that I see. Sorry, I really like saying that word. And actually, just talking about it actually is making me feel better. But anyways, we all have stressful shit that happens in our lives. We all have these moments where people just piss you the fuck off. Nobody understands the way you feel. You feel like you've just been, I don't know, like no one thinks about you or cares about you or has confidence in your ability to perform a task, or people are like nitpicking and people are doing shit to you and throwing you under the bus, blah, blah, blah. Like, shit happens. And I'm gonna tell you how to like fucking deal with it. Now, I'll start with a rough example of my day today, because today was fucking bullshit. Oh my god, like, I'm still like saying that shit. And every time I say it, I feel a little bit better. I'm not going to do any specific examples or like name any people or say what exactly happened. I'll be very loose and vague about this because, not trying to, how you say, throw people under the bus or say shit about people. And I do work in like healthcare, a relatively professional field, so we'll keep this off the record. So hypothetically, we'll just say I worked in a fucking coffee shop, okay? I work at a fucking coffee shop. I serve fucking coffee. That is my job. So today, I had all kinds of shit. Like, they put me at the fucking drive-thru. And, like, I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. It's okay to work at the drive-thru. But the drive-thru just so happens to be this coffee maker's least favorite place to be. But it's okay, you know what? I came back from vacation, I'm feeling good, I'm gonna work at this fucking drive-thru, and I'm not gonna bitch about it. I'm not gonna complain about it. Sure, it's not my favorite place to be, but I'm above being a whiny, complaining little bitch, so I'm just gonna like deal with this shit. So I'm working like drive-thru. And it's a busy day at drive-thru. Literally like, it's literally like just non-stop for my whole Starbucks shift. Fun fact, nurses' shifts are way longer. We work about 12 hours half a day. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm working my busy ass fucking drive-through shift, and just all kinds of shit just happens, and it's like a cascading effect. Like, some people are very just ungrateful, some people are very just like unempathetic towards you. Let's just say you have been making espresso macchiatos all fucking day, and then your machine fucking breaks after you've been making like 10,000 of these bitches. Then the next customer comes to the drive-thru and asks for an espresso macchiato, and you're like, I'm so sorry, we don't have any more. This machine actually fucking broke. I've been making these macchiatos all day, and it's the hardest drink to make, and nobody gives you props for making these espresso macchiatos. And then that person just like bitches. They don't understand what you're going through. They don't understand what happened. They don't understand you made like 15,000 of them bitches already. And you're just like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. Shake it off. You know what? I'm at the drive-thru. I'm making espresso macchiatos. The machine broke. People are ungrateful. And then you're also the senior, the best like drive-thru motherfucker out there at that coffee shop. And you can make some good damn coffee. Better than all these motherfuckers. And then this little junior motherfucker, coffee person, comes up to you and he's like, you're not doing it good enough. You're not really making the coffee the right way. Questioning your experience. And then you look at him, her, him, whoever, and you're just like, motherfucker! I've been making coffee since you were in fucking grade school. I can make some goddamn coffee! Oh! But it doesn't end there. It keeps going. There's more things. People do shit to you. You just want to like talk shit back, but you know it's just going to escalate the situation. There's really nothing productive you get out of it. And then there's also people doing shit wrong, and you want to tell them they're fucking wrong, but at the same time you tell them they're wrong, so I can help the situation out anyways, so you keep it to yourself. And then there's people who make a coffee a certain way, and they tell you, make this fucking coffee, this. I want you to fill it up 75 fucking percent. I want 1 tablespoon of half and half. I want like 3 little flakes of brown sugar and a pump of pumpkin fucking spice. And that's the only way to do it. Do it in that order. Even if it's out of your way, it's a lot easier for me to do the pumpkin spice first and then get the cinnamon flake brown sugar thing because it's a little further away. But no, they want it that way, not that way. But then, the person who tells you to make this fucking coffee that way, it has to make the coffee themselves. And you know what they do? They make the coffee the exact fucking way that you've been making the damn coffee. When they tell you don't do it that way. And I'm just like, there's this day gonna fucking end. All these fucking hypocrites and bullshit. Like, one more time. Fucking bullshit! Oh my god. Woo. But anyways, long story short, yeah, we all have those days where, you know, you're right. You want to say something, you feel pissed off, you want to react in a certain way, and, you know, just, you know, things get to you. As strong of a charismatic resilience barrier to the bullshit we build up, and I think it's something we build up our entire lives, there are still days that just like, that wall just like doesn't show up, or the wave just goes over it. I don't know, because usually I don't get this angry. If you know me in person, I'm the most chillest, calmest dude, and I never get fucking pissed off. But today I did. And I have a rule I live by, and this is one I strongly recommend to you. So whenever you have a problem, I like to think of it this way. If I don't have a solution to the problem, I'm not going to fucking worry about the problem. I'm not going to whine. I'm not going to bitch. We've all been to McDonald's and seen that guy who's standing there screaming at the freaking $7 an hour like McDonald's person, be like, what the fuck? I got 1 less pickle than I wanted on this burger, and there's not enough fucking ketchup on it. You don't know how to do your fucking job, blah, blah, blah. And they just like, think about it. Look at that person. Like, first of all, I feel bad for the McDonald's person. I mean, I know they get paid like shit, but still, you don't have to chew them out like that. And secondly, like, what does it say about the person who's chewing out that like McDonald's person over some bullshit like 1 less pickle and 75% of your ketchup? It's not very charismatic. that's not somebody that I look up to or I want to befriend or keep in my world, or if it's like a girl, someone I want to date. Those are very uncharismatic qualities. So it's important to learn to be in those kinds of situations and just like not impulsively overreact or just like scream and shout. And I think at some point, unless you go make an effort to learn this, we're all like the screamers and shouters. We don't know better. We just like come out and someone like does you wrong. We're just like, you fucked that shit up. You're such a bitch. Oh, I know you're a bitch. Blah, blah. Realizing that it's just escalating tension in both parties, and then it's just a fight, and like literally nobody wins. When in reality, it's much better to keep it cool, and there's no point in calling them out on their bullshit if it's just going to make your life worse in the end. And I like to call it like this weird, dirty little high. Like there is a smidgelet of good feeling that guy gets by just like, fuck you! You didn't put enough pickles on my burger. Just a smidge. It's like this nasty, dirty, sleazy ass little high. Versus the charismatic way of approaching that. Just be like, oh, hey, like a way I like to think about it is when I respond to situations. Like, first of all, there's a problem, have a solution. Don't whine, bitch, complain about it. People who whine and bitch complain, that's no good. So either A, let me have a solution to this. Either A, I could eat this burger, good. B, I could just be like, hey, I'm really sorry, can I just get a couple more pickles, which is also good. And then C, which I call is the James Bond approach. And this is really cool. Like if you're trying to be more confident, more charismatic, and you have like a problem or like a stressful situation, think about how James Bond would react. Like if some like person like cuts you off while you're driving a car, I think I now was guilty of this too. I have to catch myself and like train it out of me like day by day, month by month. Because you know, when you're in your own car, you're in your own world, someone like cuts you off and you're just like, oh, you fucking bitch, or you're an asshole. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, we just like say it instinctively. And I know it's because I've like been there. But then I like learned about charisma and confidence. I'm like, what would James Bond do? Someone like cuts you off. If you cut off James Bond, like, oh, you cut me off. Bitch, I'm motherfucking James Bond. Like, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm chill. I'm the coolest fucking dude in the world. And that's literally how you have to learn to look at these problems and stressful situations and kind of deal with it. Like, it's one thing to just snap and want to like break some shit, like the beast fucking come out, scream and shout, pound on your chest and be like, do you know what this person fucking done to me? But nobody cares what that person fucking did to you. You could whine, bitch, complain, and you might feel a little bit better about it, but people like look down on that shit. Like, it's not charismatic. It's not the makings of a good person, a nice contributor to modern day society. It's just like, it's like scum behavior. And you see that all the time, and it's unfortunate people don't know about this stuff. Like, literally, there should be a class in elementary school. I say there's two classes. There should be one about basic diet and nutrition, and then another one that has to do with like relationships and proper like just etiquette and manners. But that's a different rant. Let me get back to this. So what I was talking about, the James Bond mentality, like, I have a problem, let me have a solution, but not overreact about it. Or just be cool. And then there's like plenty of other times. Let's say like you just have a badass suit, just a super expensive suit. You spent all your fucking money on this suit, and you feel like a G. You're walking in the street, somebody trips, and they spill fucking soda and hot dog and ketchup and fucking Jigglypuffs, I don't know, all over your fucking awesome suit. Now most people would be fucking peeved off. They would just be like, what the fuck did you do? But take a moment and think, in that moment, what do you gain by like snapping and letting loose besides that small dirty little high of just like screaming like, yeah, your suit got fucked up, but I mean, I don't know. If you're James Bond, if you spend all your money on a suit and you're still James Bond, you're still James fucking Bond. You can make the money back. You don't care. If you're James Bond, you're just like, you're probably helping the person up, like, oh, sorry, let me help you up. Let me be very cool and chill about this. And then, I don't know, just think about it like this. Like, sure, someone like fucked you over or ruined like your best thing or did some bullshit to you or said some shit about you. Pretend you are on a star, galaxies away, and then you're looking out at Earth, or at just like other stars. You probably wouldn't see Earth. You would just be like, oh, a bunch of stars. How significant is that really in the grand scheme of things, in the entirety and vastness of the universe? Really? Makes you feel kind of small, doesn't it? It's really not a big deal. And it usually never is a big deal. All these stressful situations we come to deal with day by day, all these bullshit experiences and people who are inconsiderate and like don't do blah blah or do whatever to, like, literally it's gonna happen forever. But when those happen, we always have a choice. It's either A, be proactive to the situation at hand. Another rule I live by, if there's a problem, find a solution. If not, move on. Second one is be proactive to your situations and not reactive. And this one's pretty much like, for example, the guy tripped, fell, spilled shit all over you. The reactive way, and the way you shouldn't do it, the very like, no one cares about that, like, wow, what the fuck, you're a fucking dick, you do this, maybe you kick him or something, you call your friends a bitch about like, dude, motherfucker spent like 10,000 things of ketchup on my fucking suit at Jigglypuffs, blah, 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 blah. Like, literally, nobody cares. Like, some friends will hear you out because they're nice that you bitch, but literally nobody likes that person who just bitches and complains all the time. Most people try to get away from them, and those aren't the people that you just like look up to. Those aren't the role models. Those aren't the people you want to be like. Those aren't the people that impact society, that make the change in the world. It's not. It's really not. So then, back to the suit. Got my shit spilled at me. What's the proactive situation? What's the way to solve this problem? Oh yeah, this was my one suit. Cost all my money. It's fucking ruined. But, I mean, what? At least I can maybe help this person up, help them pick up their shit. Maybe it doesn't have to be about me. Maybe like, you know, whatever, I lost my best suit. It's not the end of the world. Things go on from galaxies far away looking down. It is all really, really small. And you know what? I could work. I could make some more money. I can buy another suit. Maybe I could try to dry clean this suit. Maybe I could just take the suit off and just rock it in like a tank and some gym shorts for a little bit. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe you could wash the suit and just like break it down and turn the fibers into like some kind of like parachute, or like turn it into something else, or just maybe put it on your wall. Like, literally spent all my money on a fucking suit. Let me just like frame this shit, throw it on the wall, and people are gonna look and like, why the fuck do you have this dirty suit on your wall? And be like, it's funny as fuck. I spent all my money on a suit and somebody fucking spilled ketchup, hot dogs, and Jigglypuffs all over this suit. And the only way I could get any kind of joy from this situation and bullshit that happened to me would be to put it on a wall so everybody else could laugh at my expense. And you know what? Yeah, something bad happened to you, but if you can turn that like pain and trauma into amusement and joy for other people, then you fucking won. You did it. And I think I'm done with this video.